lost thoughts lead you astray. Then I cry, then I feel pain. Why do I suffer so much? I would love to feel your touch. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Save me before I pass out. Save me before I pass out. Before I pass out.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing today? Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. What is up and what is going on? Hopefully you guys are all having a great and wonderful day wherever you guys are at. Today we are back with more modern industrialization grinding on Olive Fabric. Yesterday was a bit of a shorter stream. Do apologize for that. Had to go to work super duper early this morning. Have to go to work super duper early tomorrow too, so we're getting some good afternoon streams in. Yeah, yesterday, couple hour stream, did a little bit of chilling with Tricido, hung out, and we worked on the Cobble Works, so we got all that going using modern industrialization stuff, so that was pretty neato. One of the biggest realizations that I've been coming to is we're running out of room here in this base. So we need to soon TM look into a different one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. This is why it's hard to stream in the afternoon. Interruptions. But yeah, anyway. Easy to be sidetracked. Where were we? Intro. Yes, yesterday we worked on the Cobble Works using modern industrialization stuff and things. I completely forgot that these machines run on the steam that runs on the boiler system that is over here in the basement. Because I was really hoping for them to run overnight and backlog. But they only ran to 4,000 each and turned off, and that's where the steam ran out. And then I also realized, if I look at my chunk border, the storage is in a different chunk. And then this guy here isn't chunk loaded as far as I know. No. Claimed but not chunk loaded. So I don't know if I'm going to chunk load it or not. We'll see. It'll at least run. It'll at least produce us the stuff that we need. Actually, I'm probably going to have to chunk load it now that I think about it. Since this storage network is storing things here, it needs to be chunk loaded. At least there isn't anything that where is this going? Am confused. 4,227 and it's not going up. Actually, nothing is going up. Oh, did we hit the limit? There's no way. We hit the limit of the drive? What? Where are the items going? Why did it stop at this quantity? Obviously, the equal item distribution card is doing this, but why? We should definitely... I mean, we're only at 4,000 total bytes of 65,000. Why is it not going any higher? Let me remove the overflow destruction card. That's obviously playing a factor into this. Interesting. Why would it be deleting stuff so low? Doesn't make any sense. But it had to have been. Where was all that stuff going? It just straight vanished. There's no shot. I mean, it says the drive's not full. So why is it not? Should it not equally distribute between? Is the equal distribution card? I don't know. I have no words. I'm confused. None of it makes any sense. Is it the 64K divided by the 63 types? Yeah, see, now it's going up. So what if I put that card back in there? This is so confusing. You know what it could be? That's probably it right there. You probably have to tell it that you're only going to use 5 item types. Did I put that back in there? I did. Because otherwise it's going to assume that you want to equally distribute between your 63 total types. That's what I would assume. Yeah, look at that. Now it's going up. That's semi-intelligent and semi-not intelligent. Fascinating. So I bet if we break out the old calculadora, you know, I need to, you know, break out my calculator and put it down here. I need a calculator on my desk. I mean, I have my phone, but it's not the same. I need a handheld, old-fashioned calculator. I want to run the math on this real quick. All right, so on a 64K drive, we store 536 bytes. Is that right? Doesn't sound right for some reason. Nope, that is right. With a varying item count. Oh, yep, look at that. Stacks of items with 63 items in a cell. We only get 4. Oh, that's wild. So I assume this was stacks, but it is item count. It says on the thing stacks of items on the wiki page, but it says stacks of items with 63 items in a cell. It says 4,160. Is that not what all these items peaked out at? So it's 4,160 items, not 4,160 stacks. So equal distribution card needs to... They need to put on there more detailed information about how it works. So without whitelisting what you're storing on the drive, it then just assumes, instead of it just looking at what items are on it and making it work. Huh. Yeah. Strange. So what are these other ones has that on it? Oh, right there. But I did whitelist the items on this. But actually, we need to take this, and that off of it. And then the equal distribution should increase then across those quantities. So yeah, equal distribution card without whitelisting anything says, okay, we're just going to assume that you're going to put 63 item types on this drive, and then we're going to equally distribute it between that. Fascinating. So their wiki is confusing too, like I said, that you can only hold so when you're looking at storage capacity for varying item types, it says stacks of items with 63 items in a cell. It says stacks, doesn't say individual items. So if we can do 63 items on a 64K drive, each with 4,160. Maneria, thank you so much for subbing for 22 months. I really do appreciate it. It is so good to see you. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Damn, you missed a lot of the base build, but it looks cool. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the base build. I know my time zone, my slot for streaming right now isn't quite lined up with the time zone you used to watch us at. But yeah, there's a lot going on here in the base. It is coming along though. I want to build another one. But I mean, this is basically what we got going on right now. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I call it the massive pavilion base. You're doing fine. You're on vacation until the 16th. Wow, nice, nice. Hopefully you enjoy your vacation. I took a nice one in August for a whole week, so it was very refreshing. I'm doing all right. Work's still been super crazy, stressing me out. Can't get anybody hired. You know the deal. Nobody wants to work anymore. Why would they? But the pack's been pretty cool, been pretty fun. Our latest endeavors has been modern industrialization, so I've got quite the array of stuff going on down here. Yeah, so that's been pretty neat, but unfortunately this is like, I'm at the top of the mid game for modern industrialization, which is like a Greg Tech kind of mod. So I still have from here up, and it's definitely not going to fit inside of here. So I need to build another building or figure something else out. Yeah, so that's something. We also worked on this a couple nights ago. Mystical Agriculture produces all of our major ingot types, so that way we don't have to quarry or anything. It's all handled by this this network over here. I need to set up limits for essences, so I need to do that probably today, so nothing backs up. But it would be nice to build a new base. But man, it's going to take some rigorous planning, and I need to figure out how I want to make it expandable, because if we move now, right, we're obviously going to continue to work on mods. And so like I need places to put the things that we've already got going on, but then I also need a level of expansion, and I'm going to really space everything out. Because I was running shaders, and I really like the shaders, but my base is a lag fest. And shaders tank my FPS right now. I don't even know what the TPS has been lately. Oh, there you go. TPS is good. That's good. That's really good. We're gonna blame the TPS on Jim, because the last couple times that he's been around, man, the TPS has been bad. But yeah, this whole drive thing, confusing, absolutely confusing. What is it called? Equal distribution. And the wiki needs to change stacks to total items. But so it's just strange. But so if a 64K drive can hold 4,160 items of 63 total types, that means we can hold 262,080 items, and then we're going to divide that by 4. So that means we should be able to store 65,000 of 4 different items in theory. So actually the destruction card isn't necessary. Well, I put the destruction card on here since the primary network is going to be storing glass, cobble, sand, gravel in here, and if we ever set up like a traditional style quarry and we pump items into here, I don't want to risk the items that are in here spilling back into the main network. So that is why I put the destruction card on. But interesting to figure some of the stuff out. Fascinating indeed. Oh, the joy figuring out how to design a base, functional versus aesthetic. I know, it's so complicated. I miss the carefree nature of just shoving everything inside of a mountain and just being done with it. it's been refreshing, honestly, to have like an actual physical structure to put things in. You know, it's been something different for me, but it presents its own problems because, you know, like obviously all my cabling is exposed, which I don't necessarily think it's all that bad. You know, as long as the head height, you know, there's enough room in here. Because obviously if this was 3 blocks lower and, you know, your ceiling height was here and then you had cables here, yeah, that would not be good. So at least the tall ceilings help with that. I don't mind looking at the cables like this, but it's just always nice to have like a dedicated area for that kind of stuff. This gets complicated up here though. I'm not a fan of how this comes over and then over like this. I wish I could push it further into the roof, but it is what it is. I think it's just this jumper here. I don't care for that. This I don't mind. I don't mind this line like this. That's not too bad. You still like a big mountain base with windows and such? Yeah, mountain bases are always cool. I don't know what plans I want to invest my time in today, because I would like to explore the option of like constructing a new base, but I don't know how I want to start that. I have grand design ideas, but I need to put them on paper or something. That's how I have my thoughts kind of organized, because otherwise it's everything up in my head and it's hard to just figure it out. Jeez, I got the yawns today. And I even already had my energy drink. I was into work this morning at 6 a.m., which means I got up for work at 5, but I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. So I got out of bed at 10 after 5. Then I had to rush a little bit, but I wasn't late or nothing. Just tired today. Work wasn't busy at all, which was fine. I had a busy morning just with a lot of like me stuff to do. But there wasn't a lot of afternoon customers, which always makes me happy. So I got to leave on time. Leaving on time is important. Because most of the times on the weekend, that's very hit or miss. Sometimes I get stuck staying late, which is not funsies. Not at all. So I guess while I'm waffling on, let's work on setting up the off switch for this device, because this thing is a pain. So we come crawling back into the nastiness. What do I want? Level emitters? And we need 9 of these. I'll just craft a whole bunch. I need cabling. You went to bed at 1:30 a.m. and was already awake and out of bed at 6 a.m. Oof. That's not a lot of sleep at all. I am familiar with that. I was trying to be good. I got off of stream last night at 10:30. Was it 10:30? I think it was 10:30. But then I hung out with another streamer in their chat until like 11. And then I couldn't fall asleep after I went to bed. And so I tossed and turned for, I don't know. Had to have been until 12:30, 1 o'clock before I finally fell asleep. So, yuck. Lots of yuck. Actually, I don't even know if I need cable. We just need to put these down here. 1, 2. Oh, maybe we'll need a little bit of cable. I need like some red wool or something. Maybe this orange wool. You were out of bed at 6 a.m., which is even earlier than when you have to work. Oh, that sucks. I hate it when you can't sleep in on your day off. Because on my day off, I just want to relax. Oh my god, can't stop yawning. I hear a squirrel somewhere. All right, all I need is one of each essence type. I need to set that so that whenever we go back into a terminal, it clears itself. We have a massive Gigantor drive. So let's run the math again. It was 4,160 items per 63 types, which is a total of 262,080 items. Now we're going to divide that by 9. Which means on a 64K drive, we could store 29,120 items. So I'm using a 256 drive, which is a factor of what? 64. It's a factor of 4. Factor 4. So from a 256 can hold 464, so that means that this number for 64 drive should be multipliable by 4. So that means a 256 drive with 9 items on it, equally distributed, should be able to hold 116,480 items. You guys taking notes? You're getting all this? Don't we love math? Math is such a fun thing. I like that note emote. That's pretty neat. So if we can do 116K, what would be a reasonable amount to keep on hand? 50K? That'd be half. Be half the drive full technically. 80K for funsies. $80K? Let's do 80K. All right, so we want to what do we want to do with this? We want the cart to turn on when we're low. So we want to emit when levels are below. Okay. Now we want this thingy. Copy paste, 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 paste. Now all we got to do is change the items. And it sucks. I was looking at oh no, I didn't want to do that. Come back. These go in the sub network. Yes. Is that all 9? Nope, I'm missing one. What missing? Oh, there's a ton of iron essence in here. Fancy. Math is okay, but I don't count too much on it. Yeah, I don't rely too heavily on math. Not right now. So, copper is on the horizon of cresting the 80K. Now, oh, look at that. I already have equal item distribution card and overflow destruction. Now the question is, did I partition it? Look at that, I did inadvertently set this up correctly. Uh-oh, now I gotta go push this thing around. Get back to your home. I guess I need like a master off switch or something so I can get in there and maintenance it. So, mental note to self, anytime you want to use equal distribution, you've got to whitelist the items on it. Otherwise, it's just going to do it generically for the entire drive capacity, which is not ideal all the time. So this whole level emitter array basically means that if any one type of essence is in low quantity, we just have to run the whole thing. So it just is what it is, right? So until we build some other different kind of setup where each essence has like its own harvester, then we won't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's what we're stuck with. Yes, lesson learned indeed. I thought it was so odd. I was like, you know, 4,160 for each item is kind of strange. So now this thing is going to set to 10k of each of these items and then turn off. So I don't know if 10k is low. I don't think 10k is too low for these things. The biggest thing for me is glass, because glass is used a lot in my AE stuff, and my current glass production is done down here on this this depot, and there's a significant amount of hold up time that I gotta wait for it to process. And the Awakened Supremium Furnace is like really cool, but for whatever reason it doesn't interact with AE properly. Look, battery alloy. Why are you in here? Strange. I think if I were to start a new base, I'd really like to start on the farming infrastructure first. because I want to build a kelp farm that can sustain crafting kelp tier 4. So kelp goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm currently only producing 1s, so I want a massive setup that can produce tons of tier 4. That way we have like the ultimate fuel source, because honestly it was the greatest maneuver I've done in a while, was to automate kelp as a means of fuel, because we used it everywhere. It's used on so many different things. I've got it on the Awakened Supreme Furnace down here. It runs all of the create machines, which is cool. Tricito, when he was doing the mystical agriculture stuff before power, he was feeding it to that. I'm currently feeding it to my boiler system, which is just this big boiler. Well, I also have a couple little ones up here, but they all run off of kelp, which is pretty neato. Samsung, what's up, man? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. All right, let me look at the Trello board. So I had to fix mystical essence harvesting. I think we can mark that as done. Well, I don't know, maybe we make an amendum to that, because I wanted to move some of this stuff over here. Not in here. Down the hall. Yeah, I wanted to put some of that stuff up here. And I was mainly focusing on the redstone, the lapis, all that stuff. So I really need to do aluminum. Aluminium, which is put through an EBF. Cooper nickel is fine. Aluminium dust is made by electrolyzing lapis dust or emerald dust. Though lapis seems betterer, because 18 lapis will yield 3 aluminum versus 23 emerald, which personally I find more expensive, yields 2. I don't honestly know what beryllium is used for. Is beryllium more useful that we yield less aluminum? So what do I do with beryllium? So we can unpack it into tiny piles. Tiny piles of beryllium. Geez, look at this. Hydrogen, sodium hydroxide, and chlorine with aluminum tiny dust, beryllium tiny dust, and quartz dust. Gets 16 prismarine crystals. That sounds cool and all, but that sounds extra expensive. An implosion compressor with 9 tiny beryllium dust. That doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't you just use 1 regular beryllium dust if it's the same quantity? Is it not? Okay. So specifically 9 tiny ones. And industrial TNT and stainless steel makes beryllium ingots, which we use to do what with? What use beryllium for? Oh, beryllium plate seems to be the only thing. Beryllium plate is used in making nuclear mixed plates. Ooh, nuclear mixed plates. Which is used to make nuclear alloy. Which is then the basis of all the nuclear stuff. Gotcha. So that's why, after going down 20 different crafting recipes, we understand why emerald doesn't yield as much aluminium. Makes sense. Makes sense. So bauxite is obviously the better tier. Bauxite, I cannot make mystical agriculture stuff for. So our best bet for making bauxite is with a quarry. And so it specifically has to be an electric quarry. Specifically running a steel drill. And funny enough, an electric quarry takes aluminum. So there you go. The more you know. So, ooh, an advanced machine hall too, which also takes aluminum. Silicone batteries. So this silicon dust we saw in the electrolyzer, did we not? Silicon dust. So it would probably be better to run emeralds then, because we get the aluminum, we get the silicon dust, and we also get beryllium, which we will definitely need later. So processing the bauxite isn't necessarily the greatest. What about sodium dust? Sodium battery, which I'm sure is a whole nother thing. HV. So we're more than likely going to be running all this. And I mean, I guess probably titanium is necessary too. Because why would titanium not be necessary? So we literally have to do it all. It just so happens that aluminum is a byproduct. My brain is swirling. Very in-depth mod. Is it done yet? See, the crate stuff's a big holdup sometimes. It's a neat mod, but in my particular stage of infrastructure, it's slow. That definitely sounds like you need a much bigger base, right? Exactly. We definitely need a much bigger base. Should we consider building a bigger base? Where do we put it? Put it on this island. I need a better jetpack too. We need to look into the flight module for mystical agriculture, which takes all this stuff. Peacock fan, final broom. Elytra isn't too big of an issue, I guess. That shouldn't be an issue. I don't know. I haven't done any of the bewitchment stuff. Kind of sucks though. What is the fastest, most normal route to create a flight? The quantum stuff, I'm almost certain, has flight. Or maybe it's the gravity chest plate again. I'm almost positive that quantum stuff gives you flight. Lapitron crystals. Geez, who remembers them? Lazurite plates. What the heck is lazurite? Oh, centrifuge lapis. That's not too terrible. Geez, I don't know. What about the diesel jetpack? It's like the next thing. Large pump, large motor, large pump, large motors, aluminum. So we know we need aluminum. And then it runs off a diesel. Boosted diesel, huh? So regular diesel is an electric mixer with heavy and light fuel. Heavy fuel is sulfuric heavy fuel and hydrogen. Sulfuric heavy fuel is distilled crude oil. Geez, so that's only about 15 steps. And a distillation tower only takes titanium. Does it? Is there titanium involved with this? It just looked like there would be. Mod's so involved. So much stuff. Kind of want to do Tech Reborn 2 at some point. It's another mod that got to run through. Let's go over here. Let's just go on an exploration run. Haven't done any exploring in a hot minute. I should probably leave hover on. Well, I guess not. Mushroom Village. This place is kind of dreary, huh? Old growth birch forest. What we need to do is we need to have like one centralized place and then lots of outbuildings. What the heck? Just got mining fatigue. Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of nasty bad stuff in there. There was a lag spike. These trees are kind of cool. Lots of forest over here. I don't really know what I'm looking for this base, but I'm hoping I can spot something that trips my interest. Jim also needs us to get him an area for his all of his magic stuffs. Is it not nighttime? There it goes. Little pillager place. Let's go this way. Oh, look at this place. I've seen this on the Direwolf server. Trishito was thinking about putting a base here. Or at a place like this. Uh-oh. Back tank pressure low. There we go. This helps for exploring. Just whenever we're in and around the base, my frames just chunk. Oh, cool pirate ship. A manned vessel by the pillagers. Look at this little lighthouse over here. Loot? Look at that, a waystone. Fish, heart of the sea, garbage pick, other garbage. So I can use this to teleport back to the base. Maybe we'll just let this here. Oh, there's stuff all the way in it. More waystones. Spell affinity or infinity? Spell infinity. Yeah, not that I need any of that crap. This is a cool little lighthouse. This room hasn't been used in a while. Seashell. Go into here. There we go. Easy enough. So it must be using air in hover mode while we're using the jetpack or using the glider. Now I gotta make it have stats that aren't crap. Nice. I heard a duck. Yeah, see, I got my render distance cranked and the frames are already chunking here at the base. My frames. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad over there anyway. What would you guys like to see me build in a base? I want to do something like ultra modern. Has to be cool. Extra cool. Oh, it has like some kind of glider feature. If I'm up here and I hold shift, we come down mildly slow. That way we don't die. What does this hill look like over here? This over here is actually neat. This could be like the central command center on top of the hill. And like in part of the hill. There we go. This actually might be a good spot right here. I'm not a huge fan of the surrounding terrain, but I like the concept. The base, like the center part. Like the AE system, maybe power, and like some very basic machines would live here in like a cool looking structure. Because I need to beef up my AE system too, because my next problem is my assembler array. I've only got what, 1 2 3 4 5 by, I don't know, what is this, 5 by 12? Yeah, 5 by 12, which is how many? 5 times 12. Is it 60? Does that sound right? 5 times 12, 60. Yep. So I've got 60 pattern slots and then I'm out. And that was 3 assembler towers with 16. So I've already filled 16 by, what is that, 9? Yeah. So I've already made 288 patterns plus this. So I'm close to 300 patterns and I'm almost out. And I know that we're going to need more. But if we look at the map, we put the center point here. What can I see inside of render distance? Render distance from the center. So render distance looking off that way. If we put things right at the edge of the render line. Well, that's on 16. I mean, it would be nice to be able to play with 16. Play with 16 and shaders. It's probably an impossible ask, I'm sure. Doesn't that look so neat? It's so cool. Yeah, we can always reshape and terraform stuff. I like the fog. It's like a morning fog over the lower valley. So see, not being around any tech, any nothing, I have my frames capped at 90. But we can easily run playable frame rate with shaders out in the middle of nowhere. It's the moment that Create comes into the mix. Create apparently is the problem. So anything Create needs to be pushed so far away that, you know, while we're at the base that is specific to Create, it is its own lag fest. But I want to use Create for like all the farming stuff. So if we put the farming stuff over here, maybe. So we're looking at this island. Honestly, it's like a nice little circle of islands right here. This circle. We could put something out here on this island, which is over there. And I want to do like a Create monorail or train. Monorail. Yeah, every island its own tech. Yeah, exactly. All right, we get the idea. We know how to place train tracks. We know about trains. I want to know about monorails. Okay, so I guess it just functions the same way. We'll have to mess with it. But obviously this church and whatever that is will go. We'll yeet that out of the place. We could section this island off to something small. Jim needs a place too for a commercial kitchen. He's got a ton of food to make. So one of the challenge quests is called Hell's Kitchen. And we have to make 2,500 of these 12 different items. So I'd like to build something for that specifically to make those 12 different items, like have it automated. So maybe we could put, no, because that's going to be create, and create stuff needs to go on like this half of the island, like out here, or on the next shore over. I like this. So the pirates are out in like a warm ocean, huh? Too bad I couldn't take the pirate ship and make it create and have it like roam around. I probably could. Just glue the whole thing to a contraption. Is it on an angle? I think it is. Yeah, I'm sure Create doesn't like it being on an angle. But it is a very cool boat. So I don't think I'd be able to use Create to pick it up. There we go. Honestly, there isn't too much difference between low and like high. Not much changes, but potato to low changes the water. Potato water sucks. I like the water to have the Ripley effect. What is this thing? Hello? Anybody home? Placeable. What? It's kind of cool. I think there's something here. The last I remember. I guess not. I'm almost certain one of these had a dungeon underneath it. The last that I remember. Trash. Are you trash? Trash. Looting 3? Semi-trash. Somebody lives here. Hello? You have trash? Trash for me? Not like I need any of this stuff. All right, I like this place. This place has lots of potential. Now all we gotta do is figure out the rest of the details. What everything's gonna look like. How we're gonna plan it. I guess we would need to get out like the wireframe. You know, the wool that the big people do. Take a screenshot and start drawing on it. I need to go buy me one of them Wacom tablet things. Oh geez, it is torrential downpouring outside. Echoes, how are ya? Hello, what is up? Well, in good news, whenever I redid my office, my PC and streaming PC are both on a UPS, so that is nice. But the modem and the Wi-Fi are not, so I need to get one for them. You've been renovating your bathroom. Moldy drywall sucks. Oof. I know what you mean. We had our bathroom renovated last year? Question mark? Year before? I don't know. But we did all the demo of the bathroom and it was nasty. Let's go explore this black chunk over here. This hill even looks pretty nice. I think if we put all the create stuff over here, this would be cool. We can build like factory kind of thing, like into the cliffside. That would be neat. Like these cliffs are neat. Look, another lighthouse. What is this? What are you? Break me, mind cells. Oh yeah, we finally did yeah, I don't know how this is supposed to work. I don't know if you were supposed to break this or what. Because this used to be some cool looking portal thing. Ooh, look in here. Spooky, spooky. Wow, this is neat. Could you see putting a base like inside here? That would be cool. This definitely has like dwarven fortress vibes. So this could be the new create area, I guess. Or would that be too far away? No, I think that would be fine. I don't think that's too far away at all. We throw all the create stuff over here and out of the way. Sorry about that. I was just checking on the weather. But Echoes, thanks for helping you with the backup mod. No problem, man. Glad I could give you some info. Hopefully you don't have too many major problems this time around. But yeah, we good. We good. We're just raining really hard there for a second. All right, cool. I don't know if we want to do any like planning stuff or not. Hello? Are we back? I don't know what happened. I think just with the storm rolling through, it didn't really knock out internet because all of my stuff here was fine, and I sent all these messages from my gaming PC, but the streaming PC's encoding bitrate was at literally 0 the entire time, and so it wasn't uploading. So maybe the only thing I can think of is the storm knocked out a line somewhere in the routing path. Who knows? And so my connection to Twitch was interrupted. I can't say. But so I stopped and restarted the stream, and here we are. It seems fine-ish, I guess. But Miniri, you had said that you guess the world wants you to get some sleep. I guess it is a little late at night where you're at. It might be time for sleep, huh? And Echoes, I don't know if you heard me, but no problem for helping you out with your backup mod. Hopefully you don't have too many issues. Could be your Twitch was having issues. I have no idea. I haven't had any major like encoding errors. I found out that my streaming PC, we were dropping frames like a lot with OBS. I had taken my old graphics card that was in my gaming PC and put it in the streaming PC solely to encode. But the streaming PC is on an old platform. But that shouldn't make a difference. You shouldn't need a lot of overhead to run streaming stuff. But it just seemed like after I did that, I was dropping like a ton of frames with OBS all the time. It was really annoying. But I did some deep dive investigating, and it turned out to be my antivirus. I have no idea what it was doing, but at certain points it would just like shut down all outbound traffic on the PC and be like, nope. So yeah. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, is none of this stuff going up? Oh, it is. It's 11:38 p.m. where you're at. Converted to freedom time, right? Yeah, it's just a little late. Just a little bit. I think the sun's trying to come out now. I got a window in front of me so I can see outside, but the pretty wild storm seems to have died down. But I don't really know how much I want to be involved with here today. I'm just kind of all over the place. I'm still really tired. I don't know how much mental energy I want to involve in stuff and things. I'm trying to stream daily for the month of September. As daily as possible, but the weekends are hard for me, especially when I gotta work mornings. But maybe we'll end it here. I need to go get some dinner together. It was kind of a little bit of an off stream, a little bit of a shorter one. Got very minor stuff done. The exploring part was a little bit fun. It's kind of nice to have like some ideas. Maybe this evening before I go to bed, I'll try and get some plans put down on paper. And maybe tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll take tomorrow off. I'd like to do as daily as possible, but like I said, it's kind of hard when I go into work really early in the morning. But Monday is a very early day for me as well. Instead of being into work at 5 a.m. or at 6 a.m. I go in at 5. Actually, I think it's actually changed this week. I think I go into work at like 6 or 7? 6 or 7 maybe? What is Monday? Monday is 6. 6 instead of 5. We have some extra help that's been helping us Monday morning, so that's been nice with our deliveries. But a bit of a derpy stream. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow holds. I'm gonna try and get good sleep tonight, because obviously I didn't sleep very well last night. But I think I am going to end it here. Like I said, I don't have the mental capacity to put together any of this modern industrialization stuff at the moment. But it was kind of nice to, like I said, explore, find an area. I'll work out some of the finer details, get that going. Maybe we can get some stuff sorted out. I need to figure out what the base is going to look like, because I would obviously like to build some above ground as well as some underground stuff, and then really amp up the amount of space that we have. So that would be good. Veneria, is always good to see you here hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for the stream. It was nice catching you live again instead of the VOD. Yeah, I'm sure the VODs are a little different, aren't they? If you want to catch up on any of the stuff, you can always check out the YouTubes. I put all the VODs on YouTube now so they don't get deleted. You can skip through the VOD easy enough. But have yourself a great and wonderful night, Mineria. Enjoy your sleep, and hopefully we'll see you around at one of the next streams. But yeah, like I said, bit of a derpier stream today. I thought I would be able to do a little bit more, but just didn't get around to it. But I really do appreciate all you guys for being here. We've been live, aside from the breakage with the dropped internet, about 2 hours, so just about a similar stream compared to last night, with just a little bit less stuff getting done. Lol. But yeah, if you guys are new and enjoying the content, be sure to hit that follow button. Your support is always greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my social medias. Join us on the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Post on Twitter and Discord when I go live, and any other news or updates you can find there as well. Check out my YouTube channels. We got the VOD channel and the main channel. VOD channel is currently where it's at. You can catch all the day one stuff and things on the VODs channel, since Twitch deletes VODs after a certain period of time. Main channel, not a lot going on. Cool little fireplace video there, like a 10-minute video or something like that. You can check that out if you're interested in cool fireplace stuff and things. But thank you everyone for stopping by and hanging out. Thank you to everyone who's out there lurking. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for all the continued support. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you, Maniri, again for dropping a sub, continuing your sub for 22 months. Always greatly appreciated. Echoes, if you're still out there, hopefully your regrowth stuff and things goes well. And slipping this in here for Sneaky, you're way behind. But yeah, anyway, thank you again, everyone, for being here. Make sure to have yourself a great and wonderful day, night, or evening, wherever you guys are at. I'll see you guys all at the next stream.
Break down, we're alive, are we running circles, running around? Break down, chase a line.